Next up, we've got Linus's wife, Yvonne Ho, or as I like to call her, Linus's excuse to be racist. Yvonne works with Linus, so during the height of Me Too, I was constantly refreshing my news feed because I figured Linus is a powerful guy, and frankly, there's just no way that anyone consents to having sex with him. She didn't change her name because she's a hoe for show. Please welcome to the stage the one who wears the pants and the strap-on in the relationship, Yvonne Ho.
Oh, wow, okay.
All right. Thanks for that introduction. That was James, everybody. But don't clap for him. He doesn't deserve it. He's actually going on paternity leave soon. Thank goodness. I hope he never comes back. Jeez.
That's a plan.
Imagine all the whining and the burping and the farting that we won't have to deal with in the office anymore. Anyway, sorry, excuse me. I'm trying to look out into the audience, but I'm a little distracted by Nick's bald spot there. It's like a freaking beacon. You could use the shine off your forehead to like guide ships home from the sea. Can you just tilt your head up a little bit? Yeah, thank you, that's better.
I don't know if that's a better look for him.
Anyway, yes, I am Linus's wife. And yes, Linus has a wife. We've been together 14 years, too long, and have 3 kids. I used to tell people that I actually had 4 kids because Linus is a bit of a late bloomer. But, I guess I should have expected that from someone who peed his bed till he was 15 years old.
I told you that in confidence.
You invited me to your roast.
You told me it was a trust-building exercise.
Anyway, we're still waiting to see if his voice will ever pass the puberty stage. Now, a lot of people actually think that I married Linus for his money, but when I met Linus, I was studying pharmacy on my way to a 6-figure income, and he was flunking out of school, jobless, and had horrible pink hair. Pink! It was gelled the same as it is now, too. I think he spikes it to look taller because I can't think of any other reason why he would do it. We all know it doesn't look good. He actually didn't drop out of school till he made me promise to take care of him. Huge red flag, ladies. But it wasn't the financial dependency or lack of prospects that worried my mom. No, she pulled me aside and was like, honey, he's really short. If you're wondering how romantic Linus is, you obviously have never met him, and you probably know nothing about him. But his idea of romance is taking me out to Red Robin and reading me a story called Everybody Poops. And lighting a scented candle while I sit and watch him play video games.
She told me that was true. That's all true.
That's true. That just happened last week. Yeah. A lot of people ask me why I married Linus. Yeah, a lot of people wonder that. It's good that I married him before he got famous, though, right? Otherwise, I'd have to compete with all these fans out there. Just kidding. You only attract men. After we got married, though, Linus did what a typical guy would do. He asked me to have a threesome. Well, waking up in the middle of the night to find Dennis in our bed in Vegas really wasn't what I had in mind. This is also a true story. I'm sorry, Dennis.
There were budget constraints.
I'm sorry, Dennis, but ugly really isn't my type.
What?
Oh, yo ho!
I'm just kidding. You're beautiful on the outside. A lot of people have a problem with Dennis's accent, but I don't. I say keep practicing, and eventually, one day, you'll say something intelligent. A lot of people don't know that I actually started this company with Linus and even helped him in the NCIX days, but he just took credit for all my ideas and my labor. And not only that, but he made jokes about paying me with sexual favors. Linus, so naive. Men like you don't pay with sex, they pay for sex.
Oh.
Speaking of taking credit for other people's ideas, though, Bitwit Kyle is here.
Oh.
And when it comes to running his YouTube channel, I'm not sure he's ever had an original thought. He's copied us every step of the way. He even hired his wife to help. That's our awesome sauce. We're not mad that you copy us, though. It's okay. You shouldn't feel bad. Steve copies us, too. He's got the bad fashion and somehow even worse hair. Kudos for doing something better than us, though.
Oh, not fair.
I want my conditioner back.
Smells too good. And Jay, you're actually one of the people I follow on Twitter. I really like some of your colorful rants. But I just want to share some advice that I'm always giving Linus. Acting like a giant dick doesn't make yours any bigger. Speaking of size, back when I was pregnant with my third child, I thought Luke might be too. Pregnancy only lasts 9 months though, so I don't know. Sorry, Luke.
Sorry?
Luke actually used to live with us when we started LMG. He was really messy. When he moved out, he left the biggest, grossest stain on the floor. In the room now, we have our 2-year-old son, and boy, it's nice to have someone who's actually potty trained.
Oh my God.
He's bought his own place now, though. Huge congrats. It was an estate sale, meaning he bought it from a dead guy. But he's so cheap that he took the dead guy's couch, his chairs, his cutlery, even the dead guy's bed.
That's true.
A great deal. It was an amazing deal.
All jokes aside, though, the dead guy's stuff is a huge upgrade.
It is.
Now, people ask, why does LMG have so many people? It's so Linus can have friends. When he wanted to go on vacation last year, he paid for 20 other people to go and called it a mandatory company retreat. Some of you might not know, but Linus is actually really concerned about getting dad bod. But hun, you don't spend enough time with the kids to qualify for that.
Oh. Real talk. Real talk.
That was pretty deep.
Now, I haven't actually been with many other people, or actually any other people besides Linus, and that's probably for the best because I might be more disappointed. And I say more disappointed because I do have fingers.
Oh!
One finger.
On summer nights, Linus gets so sweaty that he soaks the whole bed. And it's basically the only time he makes me wet.
Who is this lady?
Yeah, joke's on you. 15 wasn't the last time.
In all seriousness, though, you know I love you. You know I think you're wonderful. You're my best friend. You're my business partner. Love of my life. Thanks for letting us poke fun at you.
Yeah.